Hi, and welcome to Lady Cat's Dungeon Quest, episode 3 of my Let's Play of Champions of Krynn. We're gonna take our party and go ahead and continue on our adventure. I think we're pretty much done in town and ready to head back to the Fortress of Throttle, which has been overtaken by hobgoblins. Mm, I didn't notice when I was in here last time that there were so many different directions to go in. Just making sure real quick that I did memorize all of my healing spells before my last save. Oh, Guess we're gonna go west. Ooh, more hobgoblins, yay. Another fight right off the bat. Oh, there's only 6 of them. Okay. Start over with the classic tender taunt. I've gotta come up with one of these for every time I use it, but I'm not a kender, so like I'm not as good at insults. Oh wow, that was easy. That was easy. Well, this fight's gonna be over quick. One magic missile. One level 1 magic missile. Oh. Hey, that one survived. Everything else died in one hit. Ooh, that one's different. That one sprite looks like a sword and a quiver strapped to his back. Oh, and is that 2 of them? I think that's 2 of them like that. Oh, Hobgoblin Leader, maybe that's why that one didn't die in one hit. Just take care of my healing before people start dying this time. They're still not very strong, are they? I feel like the strength of the enemies in this game is really satisfying compared to trying to start a new Let's Play of the Dark Queen of Krynn with all new characters. I really, really hope that taking these characters through the full saga and leveling them up and getting all the treasure throughout this game and the next game will make a difference. Because, like, when you start the Dark Queen of Krynn with standard uh just newly made characters. Uh, you only get +2 items, and I'm just thinking, like, this is the 3rd game in the series. If you're only just now supposed to have +2 items at the beginning of it, like, what on earth is even going on? Oh, I think that's all of the hobgoblins. I was just thinking, were there that many hobgoblins in the Dragonlance books? And there was one, Viewmaster Toad. And I feel like they described the hobgoblins in the Dragonlance books as looking a little bit different than the standard D&D hobgoblins, but these are standard D&D hobgoblins. Oh, there's a door back the other way. Ooh, zombies and rats pour in the corridor. What do you do? This is a tough decision whenever it gives you the whole attack or leave, because like you could just go the other way, but the experience, and I mean, these are rats. They can't be that hard. Ah, the Kender yell doesn't work on rats and zombies, apparently. Well, I guess zombies are mindless. There's nothing there to really insult, and what were you gonna say to rat, you doity doity rat? Rat's not gonna understand you. Oh, these are giant rats. I want to say giant rats are about the size of a dog. The sprite makes them look bigger than that. The sprite makes them look like, well, yeah, like a really big dog. Like, maybe about like lion size? Jeez. I really love the kind of, what do you call that area of something that's in shadow that kind of has its own little highlight on it from the ambient lighting? The way they've done this on the rats, the little blue lines outlining the shaded parts of them, it looks really nice. Green rutting zombies. Oh wow, they turn easy. Always handy to have a cleric around when you're fighting undead. So apparently Throttle has not just been taken over by hobgoblins, it's also been taken over by undead and giant rats. Rodents of unusual size. At least they're not all that tough. I mean, I wouldn't expect much for just giant rats, but, you know, you never know. Yeah, these guys are not very tough at all. I didn't see if that one was sleeping or not, but I didn't think it was. I didn't think that was the one of the ones that I got with my spell. Can you only turn once per combat? Because Chrysani did not have an option to turn the rest of those zombies. Hmm. Oh, I don't like how... See, I tried to select the gray when I was creating Freya, when I was doing Freya's hair. I tried to select the gray that would not blend into the selection reticle, but it does kind of blend into the dungeon there. It's kind of annoying. She looks like she's just missing half of her head. Oh, these zombies aren't very tough either. They're hard to hit. No, I do not want to attack my ally. I clearly clicked on the zombie. I guess the mouse just wasn't quite on that grid. For some reason, I don't know why, when I read zombies, I thought I was gonna be in for a heck of a fight, but zombies aren't all that tough. I think I was thinking of like ghasts maybe, which whatever one of the undead it is that can like paralyze you. Yeah, those are no fun. Only 27 experience points each. Come on, that was a lot of rats. I don't know why it takes you to the treasure screen when there's no treasure. This is a well-furnished study. I guess in these really old gold box games, you just kind of have to imagine the, the furnishings. I want to say that's true for like all of the gold box games. Like they don't really have a lot in the way of oh dear. Cleric is opening a chest. His undead minions attack. Spooky skeletons! Well, the cleric's the only one that's gonna be oh, these are not tough at all. Well, I guess they are skeletons. They're just bones and... Oh, jeez. If I had just waited and delayed till Chrysania's turn, I probably could have just turned all of the skeletons. Because I killed one of them and then turned all the rest. Ah, shit. I hate hold person. That's another helplessness spell, which means if I don't get in there and kill that cleric before he tries to melee Artharion, he's gonna die in one hit. The rules in second edition for things like old person are a little bit different, aren't they? Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. You can cast sleep if it'll hit elven party members because elves are immune to sleep because elves don't sleep at night. They just meditate for 4 hours. God, none of these fights are all that challenging. I mean, I did lose Freya a couple of times early on, but I think I'm doing pretty well now. Uh, Not gonna bother with this shield since they sell for 0 gold pieces back in town. This looks like a safe place to rest. Okay. Wouldn't it be awful if the game said that and then you tried to rest and were awoken by monsters? Like, I guess you kind of have to trust the game, that when it tells you an area is safe to rest in, that it is actually safe. I wish they had, like, in the Baldur's Gate series, they have animations for when you rest, and they're different for whether you're in an inn, or in a dungeon, or out in the wilderness. And in these games, no matter where you are, whether you're in an inn, or you're in a dungeon, or you're out in the wilderness, you see you're camping out in the wilderness. Do I need read magic to read the cleric scrolls? I can't remember if that's a thing or not, or like what situations read magic is for in these games. Man, I kind of thought that since I was used to playing the Dark Queen of Krynn as a kid, and I never really played this one, that I wasn't gonna have anywhere near as much fun with it. But this is actually still pretty fun. I mean, I guess a gold box game is a gold box game. The graphics aren't quite as good, but oh, I forgot you could do this and look at the map and see where you are. You can also just move around with the map open, but I don't like that so much. It's kind of boring. It might be more useful, more maze-like areas, but I want to see the dungeon I'm in. Ooh, giant rats and giant centipedes. I think those are poisonous. Yeah, yelling is clearly not going to do any good against a bunch of mindless animals. I don't know why, but like, I'm not sure if you can put the centipedes to sleep. Do insects, I guess, yeah, insects do sleep, so. Ah, there we go. Oh, they're not. Centipedes aren't insects, they're arthropods of some kind. I think they belong to their own family. They're not insects or arachnids, are they? Oh, nice. The rats, I guess, are small size, so fighters can sweep them. That's always nice. I think that was only a thing in second edition, wasn't it? I don't think that was even a thing in third edition, being able to sweep small enemies if you're a fighter. But it was really handy. I love how the centipedes are just trapped in the doorway by the rats. Not anymore. Gotta watch out for that poison now, if I'm remembering right. I hate having to click to move diagonally. These guys aren't very tough at all either, but what they lack in toughness, they certainly did make up for in numbers in this fight. I guess you can do that with weak monsters. It's kind of a nice way to use minions in 4th edition. Just have a whole ton of them because you take them all out in one hit. I loved how 4th edition added minions because even when you are level 1, you're adventurers. Like you're not just the average farmer who's picked up a sword and decided to whack something with it. You're a trained fighter, you're a wizard, like casting spells. Like, there should be things that you can take out in one hit, even at level 1, and it really added to the fun of the game. Like, there's nothing worse than fighting a bunch of goblins, and, like, you can't hit the goblins. When you do, you're not killing them in one hit. You can't have a whole ton of them at level 1. You're like, oh gosh, these are goblins. This is tough. I've never fought a goblin before. And like, are you kidding me? You live in a fantasy world. You must have fought goblins all the time by now. Or at least you've been training and sparring with someone who is presumably tougher than a goblin. A man gibbering with fear stumbles into view. He cries out in anguish, Caramon! Where are you? Look above you! It's a trap! Look out above you. You record the rest of his speech as journal entry 38. Okay, journal entry 38. They're back! Back there! Who? Look out! No, 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 I stabbed one, but it took my sword. I couldn't get it out of its body. Caramon! His eyes clear for a moment, and he becomes more lucid. Listen to me, he says. They've captured Caramon. Most of our party has been wiped out. He suddenly jerks about. What's that? Get them! They've got Caramon! Find him! I'll find him. North, north, and west, and south. Traps. Back up. Go back now. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Look out! Above you! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He gets a sly, slightly mad, conspiratorial look on his face. I saw a money chest in a room to the east. I'm gonna get it, and I'm set. He looks around and leans towards you. You wanna help? Huh? What do you say? The terrorized look comes back. He screams and gasps in terror. Mm. This guy doesn't seem quite altogether there. He's kind of drooling in the picture there, isn't he? Alright, we are done with Throttle for right now. We're gonna head back to town and sell off some gear and rest at the inn. I guess let's go ahead and heal Chrysania first of all. Oops. I had Arthurian selected. How did I end up on Sir Braun? I was only partially healed? Come on now. You know what? She has cure light wounds too. I guess maybe I didn't notice when I was playing this that she was only partially healed because I'm not doing anything about it. I got I got these cleric scrolls. I think didn't I also get some chainmail? Yes, okay. Oh, I already equipped it. And I missed that. Memorizing read magic because I think I need read magic to read these cleric scrolls, although I'm not entirely certain about that. All right. Let's go to the shop. Oh, jeez. I still have not fully healed Chrysania. Do I even take care of that at all before I save? Like, it's time to sell stuff now. Wait, no. Trade is not how you sell. You have to actually go to the armory. And you have to hit sell. And then why hit trade? At least I didn't have too much stuff to carry and spend all my time selling this time. Do you like my new little setup here where I've got the dice in the background and I'm over here in the corner? Like, did you notice that? This is the first time in the series I have that. I just thought of it. Isn't it cool? I like it. I think it's got a nice personal touch to it now. Okay, I did remember to. Oh no, no, I didn't. I just cast read magic to see if I can read these cleric scrolls. Like, of course they're not scribable. You can only scribe mage scrolls. 'Cause clerics automatically get all their spells. Well, there's nothing here to read them. Maybe use? Can't be used. Needs to be ready to use. Oh, okay. You just go to use it, and it shows you what's on. I don't think I needed to read magic for that. Now that I think of it, I think that you can just hit use and see what spells are on them. That neutralized poison will come in handy if there's any more of those centipedes. Because I'm pretty sure that they do poison you if they hit you. Oh, I guess it's time to save, and that'll be it for this video. Thank you so very much for joining me on this dungeon quest. If you would like more of the Champions of Krynn, there is a link on the left of the screen. If you'd like to subscribe, there's a link on the right. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, thank you. There's a link in the description, or when I become a partner, there will be one on the right side of the screen. And live long, roll long, rather, and prosper.